luck.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that very much.
You're going to need it.
You're going to need it. So it's bad enough you're a Mets fan, but you're also a Raiders fan, and you're wishing me good luck.
And most of your bands were popular what? Never?
Ooh. Well, I don't know. Bands like Iron Maiden and Cannibal Corpse probably don't fall into that category. I mean,
yeah, but those aren't like his favorite bands. Those are just bands he listens to because everybody else does.
They most certainly are. Why would you know?
To be fair, Mike, you pretty much are just a raging mark for Roger Clyde and the Peacemakers, and that's about it. I mean, that's the beginning, middle, and end of your music universe. No, if Roger and the entire group of Green Day were on an island and they were about to be swallowed and consumed by a volcano and die a horrible death, and you could only save one set of people off the island, you're going to save Roger.
Well, he has his own tequila company, so
that's what I said. Yes.
Don't you have an announcement to make?
Excuse me, but you know this is you know, not the time and place to be pointing out accurate things.
It's his camera time.
Yeah, that's right. It's always been my camera time, punk. So, bottom line is, we are doing this video. It's not really a Raw review at all, is it?
No.
No.
Because nobody wants to talk about Christian's return.
He was so excited he couldn't even watch anymore, so we came to do this video instead. Bottom line is it has been our pleasure, for the most part, and our joy to do this show. You know, you've been here pretty much since the beginning. You joined in about a year in. It's been a lot of fun. It's been real, and it's been real fun. But you're going to notice some big changes to OTRS, OTRS Central, Off the Show, whatever the hell you want to call it. So you're going to notice some big changes in the coming weeks. And that is in large part due to the fact that some asshole, no names mentioned here, is moving to another part of the country. And as a result...
Best of luck.
See you later.
If Iowa could only be so lucky. No. They're staying. I'm going. You get to that point in time in life where things change, priorities change, and sadly you have to leave good friends and a relatively crappy town behind. But, you know, so basically what you're going to see is maybe over the next 2 to 3 weeks, you'll see a couple of more videos. Some might just be me solo, kind of like it used to be. A couple with some of these other guys, perhaps. But after that, it's probably going to be pretty much for the foreseeable future after that, just me doing videos solo on the OTRS Central channel. We're still trying to figure out ways that we're going to maybe incorporate some people down the road in terms of doing some collaboration videos or trying to use technology better. But, so for some of you that like me just doing the solo videos, you're going to get your wish a whole lot more. The channel is not going anywhere. Not for any of our intentions at all. We are keeping the channel, but we feel it's important to let you know what's going on and announce this big change. You might not see as many videos over the next couple of weeks because I will be in the process of looking for a place to live, etc., and getting set up and getting moved in a whole new time zone. Some of you that are longtime viewers of this show should have a general idea of why I would be moving. But yeah, so anyways, you guys have anything you want to say? I gotta say, you know, it's been great fun to do this show with you, Mike. Sometimes you frustrated me. Sometimes, you know, we've had a lot of fun together. But I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. Sometimes you guys haven't been very nice to him, and I don't particularly like that because I take it a little personal because it's my friend. But no, not you, just him. But, you know, this is a good guy. He's been a good friend to me a lot of times. Some of you may not know that I've had some different issues over the past year plus, in particular pertaining to my heart. And there have been times where Mike has had to take me to the ER, and
yeah, but we got to watch Married with Children at 3 o'clock in the morning,
4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. So he's been a good guy, and he's been a good friend to me. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of put that out there that he has been, you know, there for me at times when I've needed him, and I appreciate that very much. Yes, and watching, you know, when I've got all these tubes and things stuck to me at 4 o'clock in the morning, and they're telling me, "Ah, you got nothing wrong with you. It's just stress." And yeah, that's it. It's all in your head. Yeah, exactly. But, and this guy here, you know, it's been, I remember, I don't know if anybody knows this story or not. Have we ever told this?
Maybe.
If we did, it's probably on the channel or the video doesn't exist anymore, to be fair. But I can remember the first time when he was like, "Oh, I've got this guy, you know, I used to work with him, and I'm going to bring him over. I'm going to be like, no, you're not fucking bringing him over. I don't care. I got to meet him first before he comes to my house.
Because we watched Raw at the Green Meaty's house that night because you were sick. And I'm like, we're heading over. No! Just you!
And Dwayne, I've had the fortune to get to know for the past year and a half, and he's been a good friend as well. You know, he looks like Tony's uncle, but I won't hold that against him. But I know these guys have some stuff that they want to say. Excuse me. But it's been my joy and my privilege to be a part of this whole show as a unit for the past 2.5 years. I'm gonna miss these guys. I'm gonna miss hanging out like we have on Monday nights for pay-per-views. Hopefully at some point in time we'll be able to figure some stuff out to do some things, but you know, I still have a goal of going to WrestleMania 30 as OTRS Central. That is a goal.
Too.
But you got anything you want to say, Dwayne?
Yeah, I'd just like to say thank you for letting me be part of this show for the last year and a half, even though you didn't even know this guy or knew that he knew anything about wrestling whatsoever, or about anything. So I'd just like to thank you. And
You are a Mets and Raiders fan, so sometimes I do question, you know, how much you know.
you know, when I found out you were a dumb Bears fan, you know, I was beginning to question
That's
why I
why they
wanted to be
say-
part of the show in the first place.
That's why they say "duh Bears."
Dumb Bears. Anyway, you know, it's been an honor and a pleasure to do this show with you, and I thank you for letting me be a part of it for the last year and a half. I greatly appreciate it, and I had fun doing it, and I hope to have fun in the future, whatever the capacity that I am going to be part of.
You know, and I'll just say it's been funny too. It made, I think in some ways it made Tony and I better friends. It made you and I much better friends, and I picked up 2 really good friends out of this, both you and Mark as well. You know, and if that is all I got out of the show, if nothing else, and I feel like I've gotten lots of other great things out of this show, you know, those would be the things that I remember the most, and those are things that stick with me 10, 20 years from now when I'm ruling the world. What about you, Mike?
Well, we started watching like WrestleMania together over here.
WrestleMania 24 was the first time I ever met Mike. That was, 5 years ago.
And that was just randomly Tony inviting me along. I hadn't watched wrestling in years. Just kind of gave it up. And after that, we started watching it over at Tom's on Monday nights. And just kind of grew. Then the show came about, and we just started doing that. And here we are.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of odd, isn't it, though, man? I mean, I don't think people realize sometimes, we talk about the show a lot. We're always brainstorming, trying to come up with new ideas, trying not to suck too bad for you out there, our audience. And I don't think maybe they realize sometimes just how much we talk about the show. And it's going to feel kind of awkward not to have to sit there and think about it all the time.
Well, like the 2-month break I took, I still thought about the show. So it's going to be nice not thinking about the show. Like if on a Monday night somebody says, hey, you want to go do this? I don't have to sit there and go, I'm sorry, I can't. I've got to watch Raw, and then we're doing a review afterwards. I can go, I'll DVR Raw, meet you there. It's going to be an interesting change.
It will be, and it's going to be an interesting change, I think, for all of us. Now, I know you guys are going to branch off in the meantime and do something different that you kind of wanted to plug right here, right now.
Yes, we are. It's going to be fun. It's still in the works, but it will be up and running here very, very soon. Mike, I'll let you...
Dwayne and I have always been movie fans. I met Dwayne working at a video store where he was the manager. So we've decided to take our love of film and create a review channel called After the Credits Show. We have a Facebook set up. All that stuff should be down there somewhere. So check it out. The first video will be up in the next few weeks, and they'll start rolling out from there.
What type of movies are you guys going to review? I'm assuming you're going to want to review stuff like Les Miserables. You're going to want to review any and all Michael Cera related stuff.
and Ernest.
There's nothing wrong with reviewing Ernest.
No. Just like Bill and Ted 2 is a good movie.
Oh my God! You see how this is going to go, guys? Tune in. This is going to be a blast.
I know I'm going to be watching because this is right in your wheelhouse. This is right in your wheelhouse. You guys watch movies for years. You love it. You're passionate about it, and you know a lot about it too. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be like a live version of Siskel and Ebert.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Only
Only
a live
I'm
version.
much more handsome than either one of those guys.
We'll buy him a paper bag.
Thanks again, guys, for all your support of this channel over the past 2.5 years, in the original channel as well. Like I said, the channel is not going anywhere. It's just we're doing some drastic changes. Hope it's okay with everybody. If not, well, the changes are going to kind of happen anyways.
You don't have a choice.
Yeah, you know, and that's all due to somebody, some jerk off in this room. No names mentioned yet again.
At some point, we will figure out a way to get other people into the other videos. We just don't know yet how.
And we don't necessarily just want to do the Google Plus stuff either. So
No.
if you're going to comment that, yeah, we don't necessarily want to do that. But we might do that for some of this stuff down the road. I guess somebody else has something else they want to say. Yeah.
You know what really chaps my ass? I don't get to plug my own shit enough. Check out my YouTube channel, 80Vikes28, and my Twitter handle, at @MM_OTRS. There. You know what really chaps my ass? John Cena. Period. You know what really chaps my ass? You know, I like watching old videos of me, but I can't do that anymore because somebody hacked the old Off the Rope Show channel and deleted all our videos. Thanks a lot. You know what really chaps my ass? Jeff never got permission from me to leave.